Hello everybody, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to Alresford in Hampshire, which is on the Mid-Hants watercress line here. Now, I haven't come here to catch a train. I've actually come here today to do a run in the Adidas Adizero Pro. Now you may have seen a couple of earlier videos from me. I did a first look video and then a shoe off video with all the other Adizero shoes to see how I got on. A bit mixed so far, so this is meant to be sort of a marathon like long run shoe. So I'm going to do my long run today from here. I'm going about a 12-mile loop that I've identified and see where we get on. Now I'm feeling a bit tired, so I'll try and pick up the pace a bit. I think I'll try and do around about sort of 7:15 pace, something like that, compared to 6:45 my marathon pace. But I think the first half of this run is going to be uphill, so we should have a nice 6 miles back to Alresford when I've crested that hill. So it'll be interesting to see how it does on this one, and I'll give you my thoughts later on. Okay, bye. So just over 2 miles in, I've come to the village of Bigton, and a massive climb, about the last mile and a half it seems. So I'm going for a bit of downhill. Not too bad in these Adidas shoes, these pro shoes. A bit slappy on feet, so rather noisy. But yeah, perhaps I'm enjoying them more for this. I did the marathon pace shoe off. But I've only done just over 2 miles, so another 10 to go yet. Just check my way here. I've got to turn left as we're coming up to this junction here, heading towards Medstead, which is, how far is that? 3¼ miles. So we're sort of following the railway line stations, but from afar. I think 4 Marks and Medstead station is one of the highest stations in southern England. Steam train or live trains, as it were. So I'm having to find some hills on the way. Nice little village here at Bigton though. I think this must be a pub we're going up to here. Maybe it's disused though. Looks disused, doesn't it, unfortunately. Sign's gone for sure. Guess that's a sign of the times these days that we live in. Right, am I going the right way? I think so. Right, I'll check in when I get to Medstead, I think. When I start seeing something interesting on the way. Okay, bye! So we're just over 5 miles in. I'm actually riding up a road called Common Hill, I think, or something like that. It's also where you've got hill in the name of the road. This is having been climbing now for the best part of 5 miles. This is actually the steepest bit of the whole way so far. So I feel like I'm more tiptoeing up this hill in the pros. Doing okay. I'm looking forward to this second half being a cruise back down the hill. I don't know if you can see how hilly this is. I see it on the side view, the angle there. Anyway, a very quiet run. Lovely summer's evening. Not too warm, not too cold. Ideal for running, really. Apart from this hill. Right, see you later. Right, I think I've finally got to the top of the hill of this run. Oh, I'll be going now for 5.6 miles, and it feels like apart from the first bit, for half a mile, it's just been all uphill. So now hopefully I should look forward to a nice little cruise back down for 10k. Right, see you later. So 4 miles to go, we've got a nice swooping downhill now. So I'm now cranking out sort of 7-minute pace without too much effort, as opposed to 8-minute pace of those steep climbs earlier. Not too bad in these shoes. Feel a bit dead leg generally, I think, but not a bad long run shoe so far. Okay, so straight on down, and soon it will be a part run to go up at Lanham Farm, which is going past here. And you can see the downhill maybe. I don't think it's all the way downhill back to Alresford, but certainly predominantly, which helps. Perhaps appreciating a bit of the boost in the hill going downhill. Tend to sort of, you're not really going for it, tend to sort of rock back a bit, don't you? I'm still flying down here. Right, I shall see you later. So we're almost back now. Just the last little bit of this churchyard behind me. About half a mile to go to get into the centre of Alresford. I think strictly it's New Alresford. So the last bit just leaving the road. This is a nice little walkway for pedestrians. Save going through the busy road, but there's no pavement. There's the old mill there, I think. We've had all downhill for ages, and finally got a little slope back into town. I don't think it goes on for too long. So this is New Alresford, where all the shops are. Bangkok Bistro. Okay, I've not just got to take a left into Station Road and we're done. There we go, the old station, Watercress Line. Building some new flats here. I think it used to be old police station. Yeah, Station Mill. It's got a gym as well. Probably delayed with the COVID, I'm sure. And then we come back to the Alresford station. And okay, so back to where I came. Stop the watches. Okay, so how did I find that? Well, yeah, it's quite not a bad run. Just under 12.5 miles in about 1:31. So I think average 7:20 pace. Although the first half was all uphill, and the second half was all downhill. So there was a few 8-minute miles in there, sort of miles 4 and 5, and then coming back I was sort of sub 7 pace without too much effort. So I think of all the runs I've done in the Adidas Adizero Pro so far, that's possibly the best one. Perhaps in a way that's what it's best suited for, sort of long, steady cruising long runs. I must say it's not perhaps the shoe of choice for those long runs. I still think in a race the Endorphin Pro, the Next Percent, even the TC would be better. But yeah, certainly my legs don't feel too bad now. That's 12 miles all on road. Just felt a bit slappy all the way around. I think it was just sort of noisy shoes. So after it gets a bit annoying. So I'm going to need to find a sort of an off-road course, and which isn't too muddy, and have a go there, just quieten down the noise a bit. But yeah, so I think I need to do a run now in, say, the Boston 9 of a Simrilk. I've done similar runs like that in the SL20 and Adios 5, and they were kind of similar. I think they were slightly flatter courses, bit rolling, not quite as hilly as that, and they were kind of similar, sort of felt good but not great. I mean, I think, you know, great these days with shoes, there's so much shoe choice these days that it really depends on how much you can afford and what sort of runner style you like, because these are definitely soft, but they definitely feel like they're lower to the ground than the Next Percent. I think they're probably slightly firmer than the Endorphin Pro. When I was coming down the hill, you feel the ground a bit, but I appreciated a bit of the boost actually when I was coming downhill, just that little hill cut boost bit when you're sort of like, you know, braking a bit coming downhill. But yeah, all in all, nice run and a good week's training. I think that's around about 65 miles a week. So training for God knows what, more time trials, I think, and more shoe off tests. I've got to maintain my fitness to be able to get through them. Okay, so I hope you found this interesting and look forward to seeing the next one. Okay, bye.